Chapter 3, Secret Practices. I decided to go search for Karma as soon as I am done with Mr. Hold on, let me save real quick. Save over this one. Yes. Okay. No, what am I doing? Return. Or as soon as it is done with me. He should be sitting at the bar or at a table. I find him at the usual table, talking to Walt, who has his hands on a box. Why, if it isn't the princess. Lovely morning, isn't it? It is the same as any other. Nonsense. Every morning brings new opportunities. Right, Walt? Guess so. Every day there's another chance for a good deed, princess. Right. No clever comments today, princess? I do so enjoy them. Maybe coming to Karma was a bad idea. I'd love to stay and offer advice, but Walt and I better be off. We do have work to do. Mean that you're going to put me to work? Work? Faye asked us to pick up some provisions for the tavern. She asked us, but in the end it will be me carrying everything. Make a lady carry everything? Karma suddenly stops, then whirls to look at me with wide eyes. Oh! Cannot say that I like the glimmer in his eyes. It's called he had an idea. How would you like to help, Princess Nom-Nom? I'm sure this would count as one of your good deeds. I'm pretty sure that's not how this works. Oh, Waltz, you're no fun. Helping Karma carry things does not sound pleasant. But I'll go. Oh, Cat, you managed to grab my... Excuse you, ma'am. You're like on the cord of this headset. Give me cord. Thank you. What? Truly? Oh my! Waltz, it seems I will not be requiring your assistance today. Princess, are you sure? Perhaps this might be considered good. Besides, I'll finally get to leave this place for the first time since I've been here. I am sure. Okay. Take good care of the princess, Karma. Of course! For the rest of the day, Karma takes me to different shops around the town, reading off of a long list and giving me the coins to buy things. I notice that the townspeople treat me nicely when the two of us are together. I do not understand why everyone likes Miss Karma so much, but maybe it's because they do not really know him. Because they're pretty as fuck. I do not blame them. We stop in the middle of town and sit at a small cafe on the outskirts to take a break. Miss Karma is still the picture of elegance. Why do you dress like a woman? That might... oof. Okay, oh boy, okay. We're starting off strong. Darling, not so loud. Why is this even a secret? It's related to my curse. I mentioned that before, didn't I? What was your curse again? Karma's one of the only people at the tavern who do not share what his curse was. Is knowing my curse even so important? You know what my curse is, so tell me what yours is. You dragged me around town to help carry your things. But princess, those weren't even my things. They weren't mine either. Okay, I will tell you, though it is very sad. I do not think a curse is meant to be a happy thing. I have the beauty's curse. It is what forces people to fall in love with me every time they see my handsome face. That's not the curse. Bet your ass, he's lying. Is that really a curse? That does not seem awful at all. Terrible, isn't it? Sure, it's terrible. What? Most people don't agree with me. It does not make sense for a witch to cast a good curse on you. I guess it doesn't, does it? Thank you, Princess Nom-Nom. Wait, was that a good answer? I don't know. I'm not seeing the diamond. Why is he thanking me? Oh, there it is! There it is! Hey! Smart choices without a guide. Yeah! Still, it feels like I'm missing something. Is that really the entirety of his curse? There's probably more layers to it. Probably. But don't people fall in love with you when you are a woman as well? No, Princess. That love is admiration or appreciation. Sometimes lust. They're not talking. And when you're a man, they swarm to me like moths to a light. They become suffocating. Does it affect? The curse only affects women. It is a condition of the curse that they be a woman and that I be a man. It's part of the fairy tale. Which fairy tale? The one with... Oh! Karma suddenly stands up and points at a man selling red apple-like candies. He pulls me over, insisting we try one. Well, now I'm kind of curious, because I think when they first met and he was a man in man form, I think she was like, oh, he's kind of handsome, but I don't think she really, like, fell for his beauty or anything. I don't think. I don't remember. She seemed a little more, like, she was like, oh, he seems cool, but, yeah. And then as a woman, of course, it was like, holy shit. She's gorgeous. She is. Try to bring up the subject of the curse again, but to no avail. Karma somehow manages to be distracted for the rest of the day and is able to effectively dodge my questions. It's probably the hint to stop asking. Is Karma hiding something from me? Why would he? I thought pairing up meant helping each other break our curses. Doesn't mean you trust people immediately. Patience. Patience. Does he not want to break his curse? Oh, that would be interesting. If someone actually wanted to keep the curse. Oh, thank you so much, Nom-Nom. We were in dire need of these supplies. I supervised her well, didn't I? Of course, dear. He did not do anything. Ugh! Princess, you wound me. It's the truth. We had that nice talk. You avoided half of my questions. Karma lets out an exasperated sigh that becomes a very forced yawn. Oh, I'm gonna go to bed. Today has been a tiring day. Please excuse me, darlings. Sleep well. Sleep well, Karma. Karma walks away, leaving me alone with Parfait. It's not so bad, you know. I do not know why I agreed to work with him. Give him a chance, Nom-Nom. I did not get a single good deed today. It's not just about the act, but about the intentions. Did Karma just use me then? I am tired. I'm gonna go to bed. Tonight I will rethink my partnership. I barely sleep that night. When I wake up the next day, my body is sore from carrying supplies around town yesterday. The more I think about Karma, the more my anger boils inside of me. How could I not have gotten a good deed yesterday? I decide to find him first thing in the morning. I see him at his usual table, once again staring out the window. A dark aura seems to surround him, and I notice that no one is sitting with him today. Karma. He keeps staring outside. His eyes are glassy. Karma. Ugh. Oh, Princess, good morning. It is far from good morning. I did not sleep at all last night. What a shame. His voice is surprisingly cold, his tone rather dismissive. Oh no. I was too busy thinking about yesterday. You told me that helping you would maybe help me complete a good deed. I pointed at my necklace, which hasn't changed at all since I received it. Do you see? Not another piece. You get pieces added to your glass slipper? That's charming. I was thinking that pairing up with you was a bad idea. Oh, I know she's Ice Princess, but like, no. I'm sorry, Karma. I would be nicer. Princess, did you just say that you were paired up with me? I did. You must have known. Oh my, I assumed that you just wanted... Hi, King Shrek. Thank you for the follow, and thank you for stopping by. Thank you. Thank you for the support, and I will have a fun stream. I'm having fun so far, so I'm sure the rest of it will be good. Thank you. Oh, it's my keyboard and my ears are lighting up. It's hard to see with the lighting, but yay, it works. Thank you, the stream app. Thank you for actually doing your damn job. Sorry, I had a bit of dead skin that was bothering me. I hurt my thumb the other day when cooking and I made a deep cut. So now it's just healing kind of weird. Oh my, I assumed that you just wanted to help me. I didn't know you were pairing up with anyone. That's right. I never told him directly I wanted to partner up. Should I have? Probably. Communication's key. Well, it does not matter what I say anymore, because I do not think you can help me. Princess, I can't help you do a good deed. You have to do them on your own. I can present you with opportunities, though. Opportunities? You start first by thawing the ice around your heart. So even Karma is calling me the Ice Princess. At least I speak my mind and don't pretend to be someone I am not. Holy she does not pull back. I do not promise things I cannot deliver either. Princess, I do believe you misinterpreted my words yesterday. That is not my... That is not my fault. Okay, as my cat freaks out. Alright, let me drink some water. I have not drank water at all. My throat's like... Patience is a virtue. Now, if you could, I would like some time alone. I did not sleep well yesterday. Didn't sleep well? Oh dear, that makes all three of us. Oh. I am not sorry for the voice I gave. I turn around and see Rumple appear at the front door. He strides toward the table with a confident grin on his face and then takes another seat. Karma lets out a sigh. Oh man, what are you doing here? You flirt with a man once and he hates you, is that it? No, you flirt with a man and then you insult him unnecessarily. Oh, I thought that was all in good fun! Something about the expression on Rumple's face tells me that is not true. Excuse me. That is not true at all. Are they always going to be at each other's throats now? What are you doing here, Rumple? I couldn't help but overhear that you were looking for a partner, Princess. I thought I might offer my assistance, since I know that I can make you far happier than this fool over here. Rude! Do not insult the rose like that! Excuse you! Would you like me to hit you again? What is the problem, sir? I only came to provide assistance where you could not. Rumple turns to me, grabs my hand, and winks at me. What do you say, princess? We could be wonderful partners, and in no time at all, I swear I would have your heart aflutter. Before I can slap his hand away, Karma slaps him instead. Yeah. I cannot help the surprise on my face. Would you like another slap? I am in no mood for pleasantries today. I don't know how I ever mistook you for a lady. You're the most brutish man here. Slap for each cheek, darling. Would you like a third? Rumple stands abruptly from the table and glares at Karma. I can almost see electricity bouncing between the two of them as they stare over my head at each other. I see Jurian walking toward us with a stern look on his face. I would never hurt a person unnecessarily. I don't resort to violence. My, then that gives me all the openings I need. Well, okay, I think the answer is obvious, but I'm gonna do a save anyway. I lean forward to slap Rumple from his blind spot. Both of the men turn to stare at me. I look at the red spot I left on Rumple's cheek and wince. I don't think I have ever slapped a person for anyone else before. My chest feels slightly heavy. Princess? You are being ridiculous. I have told you many times that I do not appreciate your flirting, and Karma doesn't either. Such a persistent man needs to be slapped a few times. Rumple puts a hand on his cheek and stares at me, distraught. You deserved that. Alright, what's happening over here? Jurian comes to stand in front of us, her expression stern. Nothing. I was just showing myself out. Excuse me. Ah! Don't let the door hit you on your way out. Yes. Rumple leaves and I am alone with Karma. He slumps back down into his chair. After making sure that he won't do anything rash again, Jurian leaves us. I leave Karma sitting there by himself and return to the front of the tavern, where Anise has more chores waiting for me. Today I have to work as a server, which is still better than working with Mr. Broom. Usual people are at the tavern, and I overhear conversations as I work. At one point, Garland walks over to the bar and Anise serves him a drink. He looks sullen, and I watch him curiously for a few moments. Then I notice that he's staring at Jurian, who is talking sternly to two drunken men continuously clacking their bottles together at a table. If you make too much of a scene here, you're going to bother the other customers. But the same people are here all the time, eh? We're not bothering anyone, hun. Garland looks so agitated. What is wrong with him? He's jealous. Will not stand to have you call me that again. Loosen up, woman. You may have been a knight at the palace before, but you got no such title now. Garland stands up and I can see silent anger in his eyes. Hi! Welcome back. A few people at the bar look up at him with worry. I may have no title, but I still demand respect. Sir Garland? Are you okay? He looks back at us almost like he's coming out of a trance. I'm fine. Sorry about that, ladies. He sits back down, glancing once more at Jurian as she... What are you doing? I know you just grabbed food, but like, can you not be here? As there was more Jurian, she continued speaking to the men. They glance at Garland warily, their expressions more somber. Why was he acting that way? Garland's usually more composed. Princess, is something on your mind? No. I brush all thoughts of what just transpired from my mind as I return to my work. Hours go by and my body protests to all of the leaning I have to do. What? I'm sorry. Leaning? I thought I read it wrong. It's a legit typo. I think they mean to say cleaning, not leaning. I really thought I read that wrong for 2 seconds, but nope, that's... Yep. Even though I had to carry a lot around town yesterday, it was nice to be out for a while. Maybe I am better off helping him just to avoid the chores in here. At least that stops me from being worked to the bone. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. I needed that. I might have to load because I didn't get a red crystal from defending the Rose's honor. So I might not have done a good thing. Alright, hydrate. Monster check. We'll see. I'll just keep playing and see if it pops up later. If it doesn't pop up at some point, I'll load and skip through shit. It just didn't seem like the right option to defend. I don't know. Princess, you're doing very well today. I always perform like this. But today you're delivering everything really quickly. Do you mean to say that I don't perform well on other days? Oh. No, Princess. I only mean to say that today your performance is even better than normal. Is that supposed to be a compliment? I walk away from Anise, who stares after me sadly. It's okay, Anise. I love you. If she wanted to give me a compliment, she could have said something that wasn't so backhanded. It wasn't! Nom-Nom, you have so much you need to learn. As the tavern clears for the day, I finally have time to sit down and relax. As I am sitting there, Waltz pulls up a chair and sits in front of me. Hello, Princess. I heard from Anise that you were excellent at your job today. Congratulations on improving. Princess? So you're mocking me now too? Princess, I think you're taking things too seriously. The intention of a compliment is to, well, compliment someone. We're not making fun of you. You are implying that I'm not normally as good as this. You never said you weren't good at this, only that you were better today. Let me give you an example. I put on puppet shows for kids. Sometimes the children come to me and say that the show is even better than usual. So the children are telling you that your shows aren't normally satisfactory. Not at all. The children always smile, regardless of whether they really like the show. So long as you're trying your best, that's all that matters. The people in the bar are always smiling when you deliver food to them, aren't they? No, no one likes me here. Maybe if you smiled, they would smile back. I am not going to smile for any of them. I do not owe them anything. You don't need to owe anyone a smile. Any smile that isn't owed is fake. Princess. I am leaving, Waltz. I want some time to myself. I woke upstairs to my bedroom, pointedly ignoring the look of sadness on Waltz's face. I mean, she's technically correct. No one's owed a smile. But also, I get, like, you're working a job, hospitality, you should be able to at least smile a bit. It's part of the job. I have been sleeplessly laying on my bed for hours. Sometimes I hear the sounds of people walking through the hallway. Who would be up at this time of night? I need to leave and get some fresh air. It is eerily quiet at night. I stop when I hear faint sounds coming from outside. What is that? I don't know if I need to like load because I didn't get the correct thing earlier. Actually, you know what? Let me just see what would happen. Yeah, it's fine. We have another save. No matter how annoying Rumple is, I don't think it deserves to be abused so much. Besides, Karma does not usually lash out like this. I need to stand in front of Rumple. Princess? This is pathetic, Karma. I know you're not in the mood for pleasantries, but that is no excuse to hurt Rumple. Princess, please move. You are acting like a petulant child. Fine, you're right. I wasn't expecting him to so easily admit to a mistake. I turned to Rumple. I was only standing up for you, Rumple, because Karma is annoying me. I looked down at my necklace, but there was no extra piece. So that wasn't a good deed either. Alright, what's happening over here? Jorian comes to stand in front of us, her expression stern. Oh, nothing, my sweet. I was just showing myself out. Thank you, Princess Nom-Nom. I don't like this either. I don't like either option. None of them are good. Rumple leaves and I'm alone with Karma. He slumps back down to his chair. After making sure that he won't do anything rash again, Jorian leaves us. Oh, that was the correct answer. Oh, interesting. Okay. I mean, I get it. Because you shouldn't have violence be the answer. Like, I'm gonna slap him for you, but they're both just like, slapping's not the correct answer. Okay, got it. I'm sorry, Princess. It appears I really was being a child. Rumple is harmless, and there was no reason for me to act as uncivilized as I did. What would Father think? Father? Oh, it's nothing. But please, if you would, can you give me some time alone? Fine. I'm sorry there by himself and return to the front of the tavern. Okay, so I think I can skip now to... Okay. I'm glad the skipping is super fast, though. It's so helpful. Wait, should I save over this one? Save over this one. Yeah. Let's go. Wait, no, what am I doing? Return. Go outside. Well, I did say I needed some fresh air. No point in backing out now. I walked to the front door. Princess? Ugh! I turned to see Delora looking at me with amusement flickering in her eyes. Princess, what are you doing? Getting some fresh air. It's dangerous out at night, you know. You can't just keep me inside like some caged bird. I didn't say you had to stay inside. I said it was dangerous. You might need to get your ears checked. There won't be any problem with me going out right now. Princess, you only hear what you want to hear. You can't go outside without an escort. I'm not going to go far. But before Delora could stop me, I walk out the front door and head in the direction of the sounds. You must be the most disobedient princess I've ever met. And you must be the most annoying witch. Oh, witch. Delora lets out an undignified snort as she catches up to me. Fine then, we'll go on this little night stroll together. Ooh, that's pretty. Wallpaper. Delora and I eventually find ourselves in the forest. Those sounds. It sounds like metal against metal. Well, I guess with you being partnered with Karma, you would find out eventually. Excuse me. I get the answer to my question when we walk through the trees and come into a clearing. I finally see where the sounds are coming from. Ah, they're sparring! Yeah! Two men standing in the clearing, swords clashing. One of the men is Garland, who is poised with his sword. It takes me a moment to realize that the other is Karma, who isn't in a dress. So it was he who was with Waltz that night? Yeah, that was kind of obvious. Come on. Okay, not really, but, well, yes and no. Neither he nor Garland noticed us at first. Princess, you're staring. Of course I am. What is all of this? A practice session. Karma's a very talented swordsman, and he practices at night with either Jurian or Garland, depending on who's not on patrol. Karma can use a sword that well. The king told me once that only knights could have such skill. Just who is Karma? Oh, if it isn't the princess! Ah! His voice is nothing like the feminine voice I always hear from him. Karma actually sounds like a man. I notice him looking at me between his strikes with a little smile. Why does he remain so composed and steady with the distraction? Princess? Karma quickly finds an opening in Garland's hesitant stance and then pins him to the ground with a sword, still smiling. To be distracted is to die, Garland. I know. The ability to see distractions and then put them in the back of your mind is one every knight should hone. You must know everything that is happening around you, but only deal with the pertinent things. Yes, sir. Karma straightens, sword in hand. Moments later, Garland stumbles to his feet and gives an obedient bow. Karma nods at him before sheathing his sword. A slow melancholy begins to creep into my heart. For some reason, seeing the sword practice makes me nostalgic, though I am not sure why. What are you practicing for? To protect, Princess. Knowing the sword is the same as knowing the shield. It's a means to protect. To protect? I think I remember having this kind of conversation with them before. Oh, flashback. Prince! I kind of miss him. I can never figure out how to counter an opponent when they're mere inches from my face. My commander called that one the enemy's kiss, a standoff where your eyes lock onto your opponents because of the proximity. The best way to counter that is to feint the sword in the opposite direction. It throws your opponent off because they're not looking. Oh, that makes sense. But the enemy's kiss? What a name. It seems so dramatic for a sword move, doesn't it? Swordplay is dramatic though, isn't it? Isn't the most effective swordplay not meant to be flashy? Princess, I didn't notice you there. Good morning, Princess. Well, the most effective swordplay cannot be predicted. The commander says it needs to be robust and quick. Sometimes swordplay can look like dancing though, which is why some think that professionals are flashy. That seems unnecessary. Everyone has their own stupid bug. Ah, I caught it! I think I felt it. So just barely escaped. Everyone has their own methods, their own skills. All of us knights fight for different reasons as well. Isn't it to protect all of us in the palace? Well, yes, but we protect everyone in the castle for different reasons, Princess. Knights protect for different reasons. I turned to Karma. Karma, you are not a knight. No, I am most definitely not. But since Garland and Jurian begged me to teach them, I have somehow become their mentor. There's no way Garland and Jurian would do that. After all, the both of them were the best knights in NGL before they were stripped of their titles. Karma actually speaks the truth. Jerry and I really did have to get down on our knees and beg for him to instruct us. What? Is Karma really so talented? So you are finally impressed with me. What do you think, Princess? I am the picture of elegance in this outfit, aren't I? No, you don't know why. I don't know why you and Rumpel fight so often. You really are very similar. That's an insult, madam! He is much better than Rumpel. Don't compare me to that fool. He has no class. Just because you come from different backgrounds doesn't mean he has less class. Is he a prince? Like, is that his background? Someone explain. Game, explain! So the reason you were so tired today is because you do these practices at night? I suppose I've been caught red-handed. Why does this have to be a secret? Does it have to do with Karma's curse? But he is not in his disguise now. You could have been working on breaking our curses today, but no, you decided that staying up late into the night and practicing was more important. That was probably why you were grumpy this morning. Well, our protection is vital, don't you think? Garland, you were at the palace. How is it that Karma possesses more skill with the sword than you? Princess! Karma is special, Princess. He's more talented with the sword than a lot of other people. And I do pride myself on being a splendid instructor. But never fear, Princess. I will help you dispel your curse. After all, you did just suggest that we were still partners. Can you really help me with my curse? But how will he do that by just presenting opportunities? We'll try again tomorrow, darling. But for now, Garland and I have some more work to do. This time, Garland, do not lose focus. Yes, sir! The sound of the swords carries through the night air, and for a long while, I stand with Delora watching the two men fight. Karma chides Garland often, telling him that his concentration is waning. Karma's a good swordsman, perhaps even better than the palace knights. His nimble swordplay repeats again and again in my head, even when I return to the tavern for the night. Nom-Nom, I've told you before that the knights are an unruly bunch. But Mother, they are so much fun to watch. They are dangerous, Nom-Nom. Any person with a sword has the potential to use it on you. But Father says that those knights are supposed to protect me. That they are, as that is their order. But as people, they may not be so good, Nom-Nom. Not so good? The king has told you that the knights are meant to use swords to protect you, but you cannot trust them completely. Even the father said they... Oh. Even the father said they would keep me safe? Sometimes the people we trust are the most deceitful, and a man with a sword has a weapon to use against you. No matter what he says, be wary that he can turn on you. Haven't I told you before that you should not trust people? But the knights are... Even knights can be treacherous, Nom-Nom. Do not trust a man with a sword. He can be dangerous. Yes, Mother, I understand. Try to understand, my sweet. I only want you to be safe. Yes, I understand. Also, you're fucking weird, Mom. Can we talk about that? Girlfriends. Girlfriends. Jurian, if you don't come at me like you truly mean to stab me, you'll never land a hit. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. It has been about 2 weeks since I first saw Karma here in the forest practicing with Garland. I have come here every night since then, though I never stay long as Karma. Wait. I have come here every night since then, though I never stay long as Karma, since I actually have work to do in the mornings. Wait, am I in his perspective? Am I in his perspective? Alright, here I come. Their two swords clash and Karma laughs as he throws Jurian back. Wait, no. No, okay, so yeah, since I first saw Karma here in the forest practicing with Garland, I've come here every night since then, though I never stay long as Karma, since I actually have work to do in the mornings. This sentence makes no fucking sense. It makes it sound like it's from Karma's point of view, but this sentence is definitely from our point of view. I don't even know how I would edit the sentence to have it make sense. Unless you just get rid of as Karma, though I never stay long since I actually have work to do in the mornings. I don't know. Their two swords clash and Karma laughs as he throws Jurian back and taps her lightly on the shoulder with his sword. That makes 4 hits, and that one was easy. Is that the best you can do, Jurian? I noticed that every time Karma practices with Jurian, he's in his Miss Karma disguise. He says this because of the curse and because he does not want Jurian to fall in love with him. Oh, so does him dressing as a woman somehow dispel the whole women falling for him thing? Interesting. Isn't he being over dramatic? I doubt someone like Jurian could fall in love with Karma. That's the point of the curse, though. It happens regardless. Probably, I assume. Be subtle and quiet. Garland tells me that you're usually good at that. I am, sir. Then why the exception today? Sir? Darling, it wouldn't happen to be because of the way I'm dressed, would it? Are you still not used to it? What? Hit the nail on the head, have I? It is not very chivalrous to hurt a lady, of course, but that logic applies to men as well. An enemy is an enemy, Jurian. Even if your enemy is a delicate flower like myself. Delicate flower. Jurian, you should hit him on the head for that. But princess. Oh, that was Karma. But princess. He is not delicate at all. Jurian laughs and I scowl at her. Is she laughing at me? No, it's with you. It's okay. You and Karma seem to get along. I doubt it. Princess, you wound me. You always say that. You wound me where Jurian's blade cannot. Something flashes in Jurian's eyes as she readies her sword again. Karma stands ready as Jurian rushes at him with her sword. Their swords clash again. I wonder. Karma, your back's open. Ugh! Karma turns. Jurian taps him on the shoulder and laughs aloud. I did it! A single hit! It looks like you have a weakness too, Karma. No, it wasn't a weakness. It was the lack of sleep catching up with me. Why did he listen to me? He told Garland the other day that it was crucial to only listen and watch the most important things. I doubt it's already feelings developing, but like... Ah! My little heart to flutter. Alright, practice is over for now. I could see Garland coming for his practice. Karma walks to a corner to have a drink. I should probably head back to the tavern soon, but there is something I want to see first. On her way out, Jurian gives a solemn nod to Garland. She pauses to say something to him, and then looks at me, noticing my vague curiosity. I was just mentioning what a good swordsman Karma is. I have seen him fight, and Karma is a good swordsman. There's no doubt about it. Yet is practicing with him really so special? He is fast on his feet and quick with his reactions. He's an excellent person to train under, even better than most of the commanders in the palace. I can second that. Even better than Ross. Remember him? First commander we trained under, the one that punished slow learning with extra exercises. He always had to do more exercises than I did. Something about you being distracted? Oh, he so loves her. Oh my gosh, they're so fucking cute. I was watching the way you swung your sword to make sure you didn't hurt yourself. You've always been overprotective. Well, I just love you. Shut up. They both suddenly stop to look at Karma, who is smiling slyly on the side. He knows! He knows! Why does he have to that look on his face? Well, that's a sign. Can't keep the commander waiting. Garland shakes his head, his expression snapping back into something more serious. Right. The two exchange quick farewells before Jurian waves and steps out of the clearing, leaving Garland with Karma. You're in a dress today. Are you two really so opposed to hurting me when I'm in a dress? Or are you worried about ruining it? No. It's just so strange. You move so well, even in a long dress. I want art of this. I want to see strong dress flow, weapon hit. Let me see it! But yes, Jurian did mention almost stepping on it once. Impossible. I am the picture of elegance. Of course, sir. Karma shrugs Garland's comment off. The two ready their swords, then get right into practice. Jurian has taken over Garland's patrol now, so that Garland can get in some practice time. So, Garland, have you told Jurian yet? No. Conversation that Karma always has with Garland is the real reason I stay behind to watch them practice. I don't understand why Garland answers Karma's question if doing so makes him so depressed. Will you ever say anything to her, Garland? Why don't you just confess to her already? She's invested in the tea, the plot, the romance. She's invested. Ah! Karma lands an easy hit on Garland, who sighs in response. Whenever Garland thinks about Jurian, he gets distracted. I do not understand his feelings at all, but seeing him remain quiet frustrates me. Jurian is talented and poised. I could never be good enough for her. Never win a woman's heart if you don't compliment her looks as well, Garland. Well, she's pretty too. Beautiful. And then there's me. Are they both knights? Haven't they been training together for a long time? I'm gonna save over this one because I need to check and see if that was somehow the wrong answer. I don't know. Oh wait, I just noticed it. You can still see the Cinderella cart. That's cute. Just say something to her, I think. I don't know what's correct. Well, all you ever do is talk about her. Even Karma says your concentration is lacking because she is always on your mind. Well, so just tell her. If she does not like you back, then that's it. She doesn't like me back? Confessions are hard, princess. Very tedious. You are only saying that because you're dramatic about everything. The very nature of love is dramatic, darling. But enough idle chatter, sir. Let us continue our training. I end up staying longer than I intended. By the time I consider returning to the tavern, Garland and Karma are wrapping up for the night. I have a question for Karma, so I wait until Garland leaves before I approach him. You're still here, princess? Were you seeking out alone time with me, by chance? I have enough of that every day when we run errands. I just have a question for you. Please come to the right person. What can I do for you, Princess Nom-Nom? You ask Garland the same question every time you train, and he always tells you that he cannot confess. Karma nods in acknowledgement, but his attention is on his sword. He inspects it carefully before sheathing it. It frustrates me. You're frustrated? That look of his always annoys me. Oh my. It is annoying. Did you want to ask me why he won't confess because you're so frustrated? Yes. I suppose that at almost 2 months, I do know you a little better. You don't know anything about me. I do not know anything about Karma either. Confessing isn't easy, dear Nom-Nom. Surely you must realize that the possibility of rejection is a significant deterrent. But if you never ask, you never get an answer, and the stress of worrying stays with you and ruins everything. Why are you staring at me? Is that the reason you're so blunt, princess? Blunt? You are far more blunt than I am. Princess Nom-Nom, you are the most blunt person ever. You truly are amusing. You're as sharp as a knight's blade. I am not amusing. That is a matter of opinion, darling. He is insufferable. Yet I still come to him for advice. The scariest part of a confession is the possibility of rejection. Can you imagine loving someone and then finding out that they don't feel the same way about you? My thoughts shift to the king. My chest tightens. Different kind of love, but yeah. Princess Nom-Nom. Karma reaches out a hand to brush a strand of hair out of my face. Ah! I slap it away without realizing it. I mean, fair response. You guys don't know each other that well, but also, come back. I slap it away without realizing. He pulls his hand back with a gentle sigh. My apologies, princess. No, I cannot imagine. No? Loving someone and finding out they do not feel the same way. I always knew my father never loved me. My understanding is different from what Karma is referring to. Besides, I no longer hold any love in my heart for the king. I have already given up hope on him. Right? It is a good thing you haven't experienced a rejected love, princess. It is one of the worst feelings. Karma asked to be alone, so I returned to the tavern by myself that night. Oh! Hello? Hello? I wasn't expecting art out of nowhere? Hello? Hold on, I'm gonna save here super quick. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Hold on. Listen, you're not wrong. What I want to do though is load and see if I've been making wrong choices thus far. Okay. Posture checked. Hydrate. Should I hit load before I fuck anything up? Okay. Oh! What? What? No, you two had gotten so close. Haven't. It's a joke, princess. You don't have a sense of humor, do you? I have a sense of humor. Snappy as a crocodile as always. Alright, spook. Oh! Interesting! Weird that that's a thing that raises his heart when he's not even here. How would he know? I'm so That's so weird. That's a weird choice. Okay. On second thought, maybe it would be dangerous. I turned to see Cinderella looking at the music flickering in her eyes. Did you come down to visit Mr. Broom or something? I didn't know you two had gotten so close. We haven't. It was a joke, Princess. You really don't have a sense of humor, do you? I think it is you who does not have a sense of humor. Snappy as a crocodile, as always. So, what are you doing down here? Couldn't sleep? Me too. I heard some sounds. I just wanted to see where they were coming from. Sounds? Are you really spooked by some sound from the forest? Or are you just too curious for your own good? Curiosity killed the cat, you know. I did not ask for your opinion, witch. Well, the both of us could use some fresh air, don't you think? I stare at her in surprise. Come on, I know a place we can go. Can I skip the rest now? Oh, looks like I could skip the rest now. Because somehow that got me a heart with him, which is interesting. We go through this. And then probably, I could see why you wouldn't tell her. Because she's better than me. No, because if you told her and she refused, then it would be difficult afterwards. Oh, I get why this would be a positive reaction. God. Well, let's see. I don't know if it actually gets me a reaction. You understand, Princess? Yeah, it's gonna give me the positive reaction. I get it. Of course I understand. I am not stupid. No, I didn't mean it like that. Don't take offense, Garland. That's just the way she talks. The princess is a fragile flower with her petals always curved inward. What does that even mean? See, if it were Jurian, she'd probably know, but I'm just as confused as you are. I don't think so. I don't think anyone understands half of the fluff Karma speaks. It's because I weave love and dedication into every single one of my words. There's a beauty in deciphering them. But enough of idle chat. Okay. So now we can skip. Okay, cool. Now that that's done, we can save. Yes. I do not know why I agreed to this when nothing changes. Today I am once again in town with Karma, running errands. Since we've been partners, he insists on me coming with him every day. Wait, I need to check something. Oh no, I'm good. Okay. Okay. Why do you need a new dress? Because a lady needs all kinds of dresses in her closet. Variety is key when you want to make a good impression. Why would you want to make a good impression on people in a disguise? A disguise is meant to conceal you. It does not exist to be flaunted. Oh no, darling. I only wear a disguise to stop the curse from working on people. It's not really meant to conceal anything but the fact that I am a man. Being doted on by a married woman, or by a woman in love with another man, is especially troubling. Is the curse really that powerful? Karma leads me over to the dress store, and our conversation pauses when he goes to the store owner to give specifications for a new dress. When we leave, Karma suggests going someplace to reward me for all my hard work. You're treating me? Why wouldn't I, darling? You've been helping me for a while now. What is this feeling? Gratitude? Karma does owe me for everything that I've done for him, so why do I feel like this? You know, it would be much easier for you to just help me carry bags. Oh, there! Let's buy one of those cupcakes! Karma cuts through my suggestion easily. Does he really just work so much that he'd rather pay me off for helping him? Karma takes me to a stand showcasing all kinds of cupcakes. There are some with colored frosting, others with fancy decorations. Some are especially eye-catching, like a bright blue cupcake decorated with little stars. Anything catch your fancy, ladies? All of them, actually. Alas, I do not think eating them all would be good for my diet. What do you think, Princess? We'll share one. I turn back to the cupcakes, which I realize are big enough to share between two people. Am I choosing one for myself, or one that Karma would like? I guess he is treating me, but... Two cupcakes catch my eye. One has a tiny little creature sitting on the top of the frosting. It seems to be a little lizard of sorts. Though it is strange, the colors remind me of Karma's dress. The other cupcake is dark gray with little white chocolate pearls. Those pearls are small, somehow cute. But Karma might like the other cupcake? So it's between those two, which... Oh, so it's between those two? Which would you like, Nom-Nom? Save over here. And we'll do the cupcake. The fancy one. I'll have that one. The one with the... Oh my, is that a chameleon? A chameleon? It is a chameleon. Oh, that's adorable. Sir, we'll take one of those. I was thinking you'd like it for the colors, not the chameleon. Oh, whatever that is. Yay! Let's go enjoy the summer else, shall we? Carmen leads me to the middle of the plaza, and the two of us find a table. He walks up to get a fork and knife, before returning and handing a set to me. Do you really need a knife and fork to eat a cupcake? So before we got your dress and you distracted me with cupcakes, we were talking about your curse. Were we? It's not an interesting topic. I was glad that we had gotten off that tangent, to be honest. Why don't you want to talk about it? You have your secrets just as I do, Princess. The whole point of pairing up is to help each other with our curses. Princess, you want to help me? Only because it is necessary that I help him so he can help me. I haven't made any progress helping you, though. You said you would provide me with opportunities. Not very good at that, am I? Am I? Sorry, Princess. Well, I don't think I've done anything for you either. But Princess, you've been helping me for the last few weeks. Whatever not it is an obligation, you still are good company. Good company? No one has ever told me that before. They only chide me for being difficult to speak with. Aww. Oh, look how cute the cupcake is. Oh, it's so cute. Karma starts cutting the cupcake, his knife sliding through the frosting and cake with ease. I've definitely never seen such refined manners for a simple dessert. What was your life like before the curse, Princess? Oh, fuck me. Oh, he's too beautiful. It's not fair. It's not fair.
My panics.
Yeah. Though technically it's a man. I panic. Thank you, Exonerator, for the bi-panics. I'm definitely feeling it. Just, I wanna cuddle with her. I wanna, it's not fair. I have no need to tell you any of that. No, it goes by too quick. Hold on. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Wait, do they have an option to hide the text box? No, damn it. I know most visual novels, they give you the option to hide this, but oh, they don't give you that. Oh, disappointing. Okay. No, it's not necessary, but I am curious. Would I be doing a good deed in telling him? I don't think so. How about we trade off fact for fact? You give me a story today, and I'll give you one tomorrow. What makes you think I'm interested in your life? You are! Don't lie! Well, you do keep asking me about my curse. Only because we are working on breaking our curses. Okay then, we won't talk about the past or any secrets. We could talk about this cupcake instead. What? Why does he always insist on changing the topic? Karma cuts the chameleon on top in half. I notice that he gives himself the head, which is a lot cuter, while I get stuck with the tail. Chameleons are little lizards that can blend into their surroundings. Is he willing to go this far to avoid the subject? When I was a child, my father used to call me a chameleon. What? I had a lot to avoid responsibilities. Oh, the sweat drops, that's cute. Oftentimes, no one could find me, not my father, nor the servants. If he had servants, then that makes him... well... One day I was out searching for a mythical creature in our garden. Garden? Garden? Hello, I have a posh accent for no reason now. It's fine, it's fine. Garden. And I came upon the chameleon. It was this small, silly little lizard, but I'd only found it because I was looking for something fantastic. The lizard on the cupcake does not seem all that fantastic. Something else. My father explained what it was to me, and then he started calling me his silly little chameleon. It was ridiculous, but he said I was always very good at hiding, and so it suited me. What is it, princess? It seems like you are still good at hiding. You hide behind your disguise and keep many secrets. I suppose I'm still a chameleon then. I don't think that nickname makes any sense. Sometimes they don't have to. Nicknames don't have to make sense to be endearing, princess. Can you please just get back to the subject at hand? Yes, this cupcake. If you insist on sharing a story for a story, then I will tell you something about me. Oh? You didn't seem the type to want to share. I normally do not see any reason for sharing things about my past. No. Mother once told me that to confide in someone else was a weakness. But more than that, I was always worried that others would judge me. No one has ever wanted to listen to me. I know enough about others' opinions of me to know that they think I am the one at fault. Always. I wouldn't judge you, princess. Ugh! How do you know? I mean, I wouldn't judge you for not wanting to say anything to me. I divulged nothing to you, after all. Story for a story. That is the deal, right? I expect you to keep to it. Or rather, a fact for a fact. It's not like I have to tell him everything, just something about myself. I'll tell you about my life at the palace. It's not as if it's a secret, though I doubt Karma would understand. Ever since Mother died, the palace has been a cold place. Why the surprise? Is it because you see Emmeline and Rod and assume we're all one big happy family? I do have to admit that Princess Emmeline seems quite gentle. Prince Rod is quiet, but he seems like an honorable man. When I saw you and the princess at the dress store, Princess Emmeline seemed very nice. Is she not? Her kindness is fragile at best. She tries far too hard for it to be genuine. Her insistence is irritating. I have never wanted to be friends with her. The king took a second wife after my mother died, as if she never mattered to him. Karma is silent and I continued to talk, my emotions loosening my tongue. I had meant to stop there, but the words keep coming. The only one who ever showed me any affection in the palace was Mother. The king never paid much attention to me in the first place, but he treats Rod and Emmeline far better than he has ever treated me. What was your mother like? All of my fondest memories are of her. She was always with me in the palace, teach me to... oh, my words, excuse me. Teaching me right from wrong. She taught me how not to show weakness, who to speak with. Who to speak with? Needless conversation is useless. People are often very likely to lead you astray. That was the reason I never saw any reason to speak with the townsfolk. And he's like, ah, your mother was a bitch. Will you judge me as everyone else does? No, princess, I am not judging you. I'm just a little sad. Sad? Why would he be sad? It sounds like you lived an empty life. It was not an empty life. But it sounds as if your mother separated you from everyone. It wasn't as if the townsfolk would have accepted me anyway. Mother said they were not to be trusted. Princess, about your mother. I will not hear you speak ill of Mother. No, I only had a question about your mother. Karma coughs and I pause to stare at him as he clears his throat. What is it? This... Oh gods. Is he getting poisoning from the cake? What is happening? I hear the change immediately. His voice is lower. Far lower. The soft gentleness gone. Karma puts a hand to his throat and grumbles. Karma's voice is trained on the edge of sounding unmistakably male. I've always wondered how he is able to change his voice, but I always forget to ask him about it. What happened to your voice? Oh, Miss Karma! I turn to see a young market girl approaching us. She looks at Karma adoringly. I've always wanted to speak with you, Miss Karma, ever since you complimented my dress that one time in the dress store. Shit. Your dress is lovely today as always, Miss Karma. Karma? He can't speak, or else the ruse is over. Miss Karma, are you okay? I am quite fine. Ah! I cannot help but giggle as the girl takes a step back, looking shocked by Karma's now deep voice. Karma curses again in his deep voice, before forcing a bright smile on his face. Excuse me, I am feeling under the weather. I notice that he's trying to change the pitch of his voice, but the highness is only annoying rather than soothing now. Oh, I'm sorry. Carmen turns to me urgently, but I am too amused to offer any sort of assistance. Oh my gosh, she's smiling! It's not the great time to be smiling, but that's fucking hilarious. What is it, Miss Karma? Karma's smile is forced, and his eyes are glaring at me. I laugh once again, not able to help myself. His expression softens, but only slightly. I know we did that right, so I think we can save over this. Let's be kind and attempt to leave with Karma. I think we had better get going. Karma nods his head. I'll have explained to do if we just sit here. Is there nothing I can do to help you two? No, obviously not. I'm sorry. It was the... He does not look amused. Why? I am only trying to get us out of here faster. Leaving. He takes my hand and curtsies politely to the girl as he pulls me away. Karma, you sound sick. It runs out. Run out? The potion that Parfait makes for me. I must have talked too much. You talk too much. Karma puts a finger to his lips as we stroll through town. He shakes his head, making it clear that he won't speak to me until later. When we arrive at the tavern, it is already dark. Karma pauses and turns to look at me. What? You have a nice smile, Princess Nom-Nom. I'm glad I could make you laugh. Ugh! Well, of course I laughed. You sounded ridiculous. It's worth sounding ridiculous just to see you smile. You and Rumple really are the same. Comment doesn't faze him. He smiles wryly as he leaves for his room. Alright, let me... Oh, wait, I was gonna load, but hold on. I'm glad I could make you laugh. I get those words out of my head, even though I'm supposed to be resting for the night. Oh, we're having feelings! We're having feelings! But first... Apparently, we need to tease Karma. He obviously wants to leave, but I cannot help myself. Oh my gosh, you look so... Okay, this was worth it. Miss Karma, I do wish you would say something. At the the very least, you should thank this girl for her compliment. Oh, no, it's quite all right. Come on, Karma. You're usually the most charming person on these streets. Thank you. He sounds like he is dying now. Oh my gosh, it's so worth it. I cannot help but start laughing again. Small annoyance on Karma's face seems to dissipate completely. Leaving. Okay, so now we can skip ahead because we did all this. Oh my gosh, that was so worth redoing. I cannot get those words out of my head, even though I'm supposed to be resting for the night. I think I should go see if Karma is practicing with Durian or Garland. I leave my room to go down to the reception room. Laura and Parfait let me go to the forest at night alone now, since they know that I'm meeting up with Karma. Parfait is in the reception room tonight, reading a book. I was always told reading in the dark was bad for your eyes. Oh, Princess, I didn't see you. I notice that she's closed the book, and I can now read the cover. She is reading Cinderella? That's my fairy tale curse. The Great War was caused by the fairy tales, right? Yes, that's right. And yet you are reading one. The curses are based off of these fairy tales, after all. But why are you reading Cinderella? My curse isn't anything like the fairy tale. It's reversed. True, but the morals remain the same. In order to become Cinderella, you must be good like her. Cinderella had everything handed to her by a fairy godmother. I had everything taken away. Princess, have you truly had everything taken away from you? Compared to what I used to have, what I have now might as well be nothing. You have friendships and people who enjoy your company. No one in this tavern enjoys my company. Are you sure about that, Princess? I think you just have difficulty trusting that we all like you. Like me? Why would you like me? You've become like family here. I haven't even been here that long. It doesn't matter. Everyone here at the Marken is family. Family? You were saying that everyone at the Marken is like family? Princess, you're one of my boarders. You're more than just a regular here. You live here with us. So like I said, you're a family. I speak more with the people here than I have ever spoken to my own family. In the palace, I was always alone. The only person I could speak with was Fritz. Are you going to watch Karma practice? I nod in response. Be safe, Princess. As I head to the door, I recall what happened earlier today. Parfait, what is this potion you make for Karma? You mean the potion I make to change his voice? He begged me to help him when he first designed his disguise. Karma makes a beautiful woman, but he didn't think the illusion was complete without a convincing voice. You know how picky he is. Something else on your mind, Princess? Karma hides his curse, but you must know the conditions for breaking it, don't you? Parfait does not answer. Or are you also keeping it a secret? Says Nom-Nom, not everyone likes to talk about their curse. I think it'd be better if you ask Karma directly. I just don't understand why he won't tell me everything when I am trying to help him. Just as you think your good deeds are difficult, there is also something about Karma's curse that he can't come to terms with. I put my hand to the necklace around my neck. I still haven't performed any good deeds. Can I really do this? I am going now. I walk out the front door and into the forest. I decide not to think about all of this, at least not until later. I wish this was all simpler, and that Karma wasn't cloaked in so many secrets. Mother, I went to town today. Oh, I told you not to go into town. Did your father take you? He told me that it would be fun. And was it? No. Everyone looked really angry at me, but I don't know why. I've told you before, haven't I, dearest one? The townsfolk are jealous of you. Jealous? They are bitter about their lot in life, and because of that, they will seek to use you for their status. You cannot trust them, Nom-Nom. You cannot trust anyone but me. Trusting others will only lead to heartbreak, Nom-Nom. You need only trust me because I will never hurt you. Chapter 5. Favors and Payback. Okay. I haven't been at the Markin for a couple of months now, and I have been at the Markin for a couple of months now, and I still haven't managed to do a single good deed. Today I went out to town with Waltz to buy ingredients for a parfait. The two of us have both been very quiet, which is uncharacteristic for Waltz. Princess? What? Did Karma explain why he wasn't coming with you today? Princess? Does Waltz not like my company? Is that why he's asking why he had to fill in for Karma? He said he was tired. Oh. Waltz turns his head, his eyebrows furrowing in confusion. Town feels different today. It does. I feel as if there are people watching us. How can you tell? Practice, I have a lot of eyes on me when I'm doing my puppet shows, after all. Oh, I kind of read that weird. I'm sorry. With practice, I have a lot of eyes on me when I'm doing my puppet shows, after all. There we go. Even before then, I was used to being watched, I guess. Before you were cursed? Why? Well, I was more conspicuous as an adult, I guess. An adult. Oh, right. You have the Neverland curse. You remembered. Yes, I have the Neverland curse. I told you what that was in the tavern once. You are stuck as a child when you should be a man. Right, it's a little inconvenient, but I've gotten used to it. Waltz is so much more straightforward about his curse than Karma. The two of us go into a store where we find the little cups that Parfait asked us to buy. After I pay, Waltz automatically picks up the bags. His help is nice for a change. I have become so accustomed to carrying the bags on my own. So, have you made any progress on your good deeds? You can see from my necklace that I have not. But you have changed. I still don't see how I have changed at all. Karma hasn't taught me anything about doing good. Sometimes in order to do good, you need to realize some things about yourself first. Maybe Karma's not so bad at helping you with that. He is selfish, flamboyant, and acts as if the world revolves around him. But you're still partnered with him. I am. I am okay with Karma's company. Most of the people judge and shun me. Karma hasn't done that, and he's even mentioned enjoying my company. I have become more tolerant of him, too. Oh, Princess! Waltz's eyes light up, and I see him pointing ahead to a crowd of people gathered around the center of town. A woman stands in the middle of the crowd telling people's fortunes. We should go see if we can get our fortunes told. Come on! The crowd around the woman only grows larger until nearly half of the plaza has been taken up. I find myself pushed around in the crowd as I try to follow Waltz. The crowd is dense, though, and in no time at all, I have lost him. Waltz! I call for him, but I do not see him over the dozens of people in front of me. I will wait for him at the outskirts of the crowd. He should be able to find me. I make my way out of the crowd and to the edges of an alleyway. But Waltz still does not appear. 10 minutes go by, and I consider walking back into the crowd where I hear a voice behind me. Are you looking for someone, madam? I feel someone grab my hand. I slap them away and take a step back. When I turn, I find a man standing behind me in the alleyway. Didn't mean to startle you. What do you want? I want to help you return to the palace, Princess Nom-Nom. What? You know who I am? I do, Princess, and I can lead you back to the palace. Who are you? Someone who's working for the king. But the king does not remember me. The only people that would remember me are witches, fairies, and those with a curse. So who exactly is this man? You're lying. Princess, why would I ever lie to you? Now come, I'm sure everyone at the palace would be very happy to see you. The man grabs my hand roughly and begins trying to pull me through the alleyway. The first thing I try to do is scream, but the man clamps his free hand over my mouth. The crowd is getting farther from us, and no one can see us in the shadows. Princess, I swear on my word I'm bringing you back to the palace. Oh, okay. Interesting. I didn't think I'd be having to do this. This is fun. Wait for an opening, I think. You'll be expecting me to fight back. I have to hold my ground until there's an opening. What would Jury and Garland do in this situation? Nice and obedient, yeah? Better that way. After all, I'm not a bad guy. Bullshit! The man walks me down the alleyway. His hold on me still tight. I am forced to walk with him until we get to a dead end. Now Now, where was that passageway he was talking about? Now's my chance. What is this? Oh. What is this I see before me? Ugh. I look up to see Karma standing on the rooftop right above us in his disguise, holding a sword, a broad grin on his face. Madam, you might hurt yourself playing with that sword. You might want to put it down. What's this, sir? Do you feel threatened by me? You should. Karma jumps down from the building and raises a sword in front of him. His eyes are angry, his earlier jovial personality fallen away. Anyone that attacks a lady has to pay for the crime. Karma rushes forward, moving faster than I can see, even in his long dress. The glint of the sword causes the man to fall backwards, loosening his grip on me. I step back from the man's hold and watch as Karma points his sword at the man's neck. Now, I have a sword and you do not. Do you really want to test your luck, sir? This isn't worth it. The man runs off, leaving me alone with Karma in the alleyway. What's this? You were a lot cockier just a few moments ago. I breathe out slowly as relief washes over me. Princess! Waltz approaches from where the man had run. So, did you meet the coward fellow on your way here? I bumped into a man who looked as if he was running from death. Oh my, I feel oddly accomplished. Karma and Waltz's voices become faded and indistinct as my vision blurs. I am suddenly light on my feet. All the adrenaline from earlier has dissipated into thin air. I feel tired. Princess! Before I can collapse, I feel arms pulling me back up. Rest easy, Princess Nom-Nom. I close my eyes and fall into blackness. When I wake up, Anise is setting a tray of food down on my bedside table. She does not notice as I rise slowly from bed. Anise. Oh, Princess, you're up. We were worried about you. Lady Delora and Lady Parfait say you were just out because of shock, but still. How long have I been asleep? Just a few hours, Princess. Don't worry about chores for now. Lady Dolores says that if you're feeling better later, you can use Mr. Broom. Just thinking about using Mr. Broom gives me a headache. Where are Karma and Waltz? Waltz is scouting the town looking for the man that captured you. And Karma? I think he might be in his room, Princess. He's got patrol tonight, so he's resting a little bit. He has patrol tonight, then. Tonight, that must mean he was resting this morning, too. How did he know I needed help? You need anything, Princess? No, I'm going to visit Karma. What? To thank him? However, he knew if Karma hadn't been there, things would not have ended so well. Yes. That's sweet, Princess. Oh, Lady Delora wants to talk to you about what happened when you're feeling up to it. Okay. I wait until Anise leaves the room before I follow after her. It's only after I exit my room that I realize I do not know where Karma's room is. Anise must have assumed that I already knew with us being partners and all. It's fine. I do not need Anise's assistance for this. I can find Karma's room on my own. It takes me some time, but eventually I find a room with his name on the door in careful, flowery letters. It suits him. I simply open the door without thinking to knock. Oh no. That's awkward. Of course he's changing. Of course he's changing. Of course. Why would we not have changing men in a visual novel? What else do I expect? What else? Well, speaking of, I expected to find Karma lying in bed, but instead he is standing in front of a mirror, changing his clothes. Ah! Ah! Princess? Oh! I do not think I have ever seen a shirtless man before. Oh, indeed. He turns to me and the realization that he is standing there just in his pants hits me hard in the stomach. My face feels incredibly, uncomfortably warm. Why are you just standing there? Put on your clothes. Then I notice the large tattoo on his chest. It is a rose ensnared by many vines. I stare at it for a few moments before Karma puts a hand there to conceal it. It's rude to come into a ladies' room unannounced, you know. Karma slips as usual, dressed on carefully over his head, and then approaches me. I take a step back without realizing. Karma raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me mischievously. It is a familiar look, but it rattles me more now than it ever has before. My princess, you're as red as a tomato. Are you okay? Ah, it's so cute! Does this man always need to point out the obvious? I'm fine. There's no need to shout, darling. Now, what did you come here for? To see me, the beautiful Karma? Does everything always have to revolve around you? Well, you are breaking into my room. I am barely able to stifle a sigh. Well, no! Why squats? Oh. Okay, hold on. Cross my arms and frown at him. His smile makes it hard to get my next words out. I came here to thank you. Ugh! Do my ears deceive me? What did you say, princess? Princess? Thank you for saving me. You are quite welcome, princess. It was my pleasure. Sure, whatever you say. I should leave. Wait, what? I turn to leave, but Karma grabs my hand and pulls me back. But princess, don't you owe me something? Ugh! So Karma was expecting something in return after all. Should have known. I think you owe me an apology. You did come into my room unannounced after all. What is he talking about? Since you broke into my room, I demand you help me with my makeup. Then I will forget your transgression. Ugh! Your makeup? Yes, darling. I thought you were resting because you were going on patrol tonight. Resting? Nonsense. I have much to do. My makeup earlier was so messy that I washed my face in order to reapply it. I cannot believe I'm going to agree to this. Fine. Oh, what a splendid day today is. Come, princess, let's do this by a mirror. I'm probably gonna wrap up soon. I'll try to find a good place to stop, but yeah. Okay. Karma pulls me over to the mirror where I can see both of our faces reflected. There's a surprising variety of makeup on the dresser beside him. I do not even care that much for my appearance. Why am I helping Karma with this makeup? Now, which feature on the face do you think is the most important one to highlight, princess? What? What are your eyes attracted to most on a person's face? When they're laughing? When they smile? Why is he asking me for my opinion on something so trivial? If someone was smiling, the first feature I would look at on their face would be eyes, the cheeks, the lips. See, obvious answer sounds like lips, but what if it's eyes? Wait, did I don't remember if I got the red crystal reaction or not. Let me save here just in case, because I don't remember. Actually, let's check that real quick. I don't know if I got it or not. Yeah. Oh, that was the correct answer. Okay, so cool. I'll read through this. I have to fight back. Maybe I can still draw people's attention to me. I try to square my way out of the man's arms, but it does not work. He chuckles lightly at me until I elbow him in the stomach. For the few moments that I am free, I try to run, but all too soon the man grabs me again with the same punishing grip over my mouth and nose to stop me from screaming. You're a real feisty one, aren't you? I feel like on my feet. In one last attempt to get free, I tug at the man's hand with my own and manage to shift it just enough until I can bite down on it. Ow! The man screams in pain, his grip finally loosening. I can hear him curse as I run away from him. A few minutes later, I realize I had gone in the wrong direction. I soon come to a dead end in the alleyway and I can hear the man running up behind me. What is this I see before me? I get that. I look up to see Karma standing on the rooftop right above us in his disguise, blah blah blah. Yeah, okay, interesting. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, interesting. This conversation changed. I saw you fight back. It was a very admirable attempt. You saw me? Yes, as you were coming to the end of the alleyway. I didn't manage to escape. It doesn't matter, Princess. You certainly made the effort. But I digress. You are quite welcome. Okay, so now we can skip all this. Okay, so let's save there. Oh, I could have just saved here. Oh, I'll just save here anyway. Okay, cool. Lips. Despite myself, I found my gaze dropping to Karma's lips. Sounds gay. Why do I feel like I'm walking into a trap? The lips. My princess, I didn't think I'd ever hear you say that. You looked at my, say that you looked at my lips when I smiled. I did not say that. Oh, but you did, and princess, I do believe you are blushing. Even though Karma never said he was referring to his features, I thought about his lips anyway. The thought makes my heart flop, though I do not have the faintest idea why. Anyway, I agree. Though eyes are important, a smile isn't quite as brilliant without the lips. Without the lips? I try to imagine a smile without lips and shudder. Sorry, princess, I misspoke. Try to dispel the image from your mind. Anyway, I'll let you choose the order of things. Fine. Just don't make me look like a clown, princess. I know how much you like to tease me, but I need to get out of here quickly today. How much you two liked, yeah, it's like to tease me. If you need to leave quickly, shouldn't you do your makeup yourself? I missed the opportunity to have you help me? Nonsense. If I can, I'll have you help me with my hair some other time. The way you do yours is beautiful. I always put effort into my hair, as Mother always emphasized the importance of looking like a princess. But I have never received a compliment on my hairstyle before. Karma gives me his makeup supplies, and that's okay, so interesting note of detail. Because I assumed someone would have been doing it for her. She like, oh, I don't do anything for myself, but she does her own hair, which is interesting. Maybe she just doesn't like other people touching her hair? That's an interesting conversation to have. I like doesn't even trust people to get close enough to touch her hair. Well, no, but other people dress her. That's even more intimate, I would think. Unless something like, oh, my mom did my hair for me or something, but now I just do it myself. I don't know. Karma gives me his makeup supplies and I start layering the color on his face. When we are this close, I cannot help but carefully inspect every one of his features. I do not think I even did something like this with Mother. No, princess, I don't think I deserve your thanks. I pause and raise an eyebrow at him. What? You've been helping me for a while, and I haven't helped you with your curse at all. What I did today was just coincidence. Coincidence? I heard you went to town with Waltz, and so I followed you too. I only happened to catch what happened in the alleyway. You managed to see me, even when there were many other people who didn't? I have good eyes. Probably. Probably. It is not like you to be so humble. Nom-Nom, I am, once again, offended. And why were you following us in the first place? You said you were too tired to go into town today. I was worried? It was strange not accompanying you today. Even he's feeling a little bit of something. Just something. Worried? Why would you be worried? Karma looks puzzled for a few moments. He glances at himself in the mirror solemnly, and shrugs. Intuition, perhaps. Waltz mentioned something about feeling watched. Is there something that Waltz and Karma are watching out for that I am not? Karma closes his eyes momentarily, and I take the opportunity to dust his eyes with eyeshadow. He does not seem to mind. Princess, you haven't spoken about what happened today with Delora Parfait, have you? No, not yet. You came to thank me first? Yes. Oh. Karma falls into silence as I continue to work, sweeping blush on his high cheekbones. Princess, do you know anything about the man who tried to drag you away today? No, he said only that he worked for the king, before telling me he would take me back to the palace. I wonder how he recognized you. I was wondering that myself. How curious and alarming. The only ones who should pose a problem at this time are witches. Witches? What do they want to do with me? Wait, did I read that right? Hold on. What do they want to do? Yeah. Well, I only mean that witches are the only ones who can see through our curses. So that man spoke with a witch? It's possible. But why? Why would the witches want me back at the palace? Or was that man trying to lead me somewhere else? I suppose either way, the man couldn't have wanted to bring me back to the palace for a good reason. Is it possible that a witch gave a commoner description of you? But then why would... Karma stops talking and looks up at me with something like sympathy. Sorry, I'm just running my head for ideas. Are the witches really so dangerous? And what do they want with me in the first place? Rest assured, Princess, we will figure this out. I nod my head slowly. I have a lot of questions for Delora and Parfait, but it is possible that even they might not know everything. I will need to think on my own as well, just in case they decide to keep more of their secrets. I look at Karma and shake my head. Next time, I will be more wary. I won't let myself be caught unaware. Before I realize it, Karma has his hand on my cheek and is staring at me solemnly. His eyes are as cold and unmoving as steel. Give me CG art of this! Give me art of this! Princess, there won't be a next time. I am dead. Just marry me already. Damn it. Oh, damn. Dead. Dead. That's what I said. Next time, I'll make sure that you're definitely not alone. When I've been alone today, I might have actually been kidnapped. I know that, but I cannot show weakness. I just need to be more cautious. I'm not some damsel in distress, you know. Having someone at your back is far more comforting. Even on a battlefield, knights fight better together. What's wrong? Nothing. He moves his hand away from my face and stands up, sighing. His eyes look suddenly distant and his posture is stiff. I think we're about done here, right? I haven't finished your makeup, though. Wait, why am I even concerned about that? Oh, sometimes simple is better. Or would you like me to sit back down? I do enjoy being pampered by you, Princess. I take it back. We are definitely done. Good. Thank you for your hard work. In an instant, the mood changes, and a bright smile once again graces Karma's face. As much as I hate to do this, I'm going to have to leave you, darling. I have business in town, and then a patrol later tonight. I probably won't see you for the rest of the day, but... Thank you. He is thanking me for putting on his makeup? Such a small thing. You're... welcome. You already thanked me, though. Well, now you can tell him twice as thankful as the normal person. That doesn't make any sense, but it's Karma. A lot of things he says do not make any sense. I leave the room with Karma and he leaves the tavern as I go to find Parfait and Delora. The two of them are seated together in the reception, speaking in hushed voices when I arrive. They both pause to look up at me as I walk into the room. Well, if it isn't the princess. Took you long enough to come see us. My niece told us you were unharmed. We're glad to see you're safe, Princess. So, how about telling us what happened? When prompted, I tell them everything that transpired in the alleyway. The two listen and only exchange a solemn glance when I am done. Do you know something about all of this that I don't? Why would the witches be after me in the first place? You remember what we said about the Tenebrarum corrupting witches? Well, those witches don't like seeing curses broken. They meddle where they can because they can. That is why I cast a glamour on you when you arrived here, so that you can remain hidden from magical eyes. I did it to protect you. To protect me? I feel like there's more to this that they are hiding. But I did not think any amount of convincing would get them to say anything. Forgive us, Princess. We're not entirely sure what's going on either. Though if it was a human that captured you, he must be working with the witches somehow. Troublesome, to say the least. But we don't know the details yet. Give us some time to figure things out. Until we figure out what that man is, who that man is, and who he is working for, you need to have an escort with you out of the market at all times. Do you understand? And once you figure it out, you will tell me? Two exchange another look, which only makes me more frustrated. You're obviously keeping secrets, right in front of me. I'll tell you once everything falls into place. Don't worry, Princess. We would never let you be put in any danger. Silence is what ends our conversation. I make my way back to my room, feet heavy. I feel like a fly caught in a spider's web. I try my best to clear my mind as I return to my room. Okay, this seems like a good place to end for the night, so I'm gonna save